So I have spent the past too many hours mowing grass. If you can tell, it's kind of wide. We did all this with a 1.5 meter mower, and that one too. It has taken some time, and the time has paid off because I got a new toy. Look, I hit it there. Look, case, yay. New to us. I hid it from you all. I'm so funny. And I know it would be very, very funny for me to just continue to cut grass for the rest of eternity, but we have a very, very small problem. I need to plant some kind of crop for the fall, or we're not going to be able to get anything. So, yeah, today we're going to be working on just a lot of compound things. So, first things first, we're going to save up and get a bigger mower. I know that seems odd, but yeah, we're going to get that first. And then we're going to get a bigger tedder and a bigger windrower, because that's going to help me go a lot faster. I can basically double my reach for very little money. Be going from 1.5 meters to nearly 4 meters on this guy, and that's going to help tremendously. You know, we're not doing as many passes on the field, so we're going to keep soil compaction down, and I'm going to just be able to go faster in general. So for every pass that I do with the new mower, I'll be able to basically do 3 passes with this. That's why we're going to need the extra tedder and the extra windrower. It's because we're just going to do everything really, really quickly. So let me knock down a little bit of grass here. It shouldn't take too awful long, and kind of see where we end up with our money. I'm going to need roughly $15,000. Oh boy. Oh, also while I'm doing this, I know that this isn't the quote-unquote biggest map in Farming Sim. Everybody is kind of doing some dick swinging down in the comments about what the biggest is. The biggest is 128x, and it barely runs on anything. It is the absolute limit of the engine of what it can run right now, currently. 16x is a very, very nice middle ground where you can actually have some buildings and everything that are functional. As you get farther away from the center point of a map, and these large map makers, I'm not going to tell you this, you're going to have more and more glitches happen. To just edit a 16x map, you have to run a certain Lua script for it to even not clip the camera and go funky. There are some issues that need to be resolved. Hopefully in the next Farming Sim game, we will have access to even bigger maps. I like really big maps. They have different kind of challenges that you have to overcome. It's not that this is strictly the largest, but a 16x card is the largest completely playable, no weird glitches. And I promise, if you're trying to tell somebody that a 32x or a 64x don't have issues, yeah, we don't know what floating point numbers are, and things get really out of place and really weird. So just don't worry about it. This is fine. So I should be able to turn this into hay just like this. There it is. 7 finely crafted lines of hay. Pure Colombian green. All right, we'll start with a skinny line here and kind of see where we end up. I need this to be... I need like 13,000 some odd dollars. I'll be honest with you, the Massey is not long for the world in this playthrough. Hope you guys weren't attached. I like the little tractor, but we got bigger plans. This is probably going to be my forever yard tractor. So I have this line and one of the other little ones there, little stubby. So we got 3 and a bit trailer loads full of 2,100 and something dollars. So we should be close to what I need. Like, it's going to be extremely close because I didn't count a couple of other things. So we're gonna see where we're gonna end up. Hopefully it's enough. Okay, 12,069. Nice, but that's okay. Massey's got to go. I'm gonna sell it and the mower, and I'm really regretting buying the bling for the little Honda right now. Hopefully I can get this back up on the trailer and we'll get this going. It's gotten a little, it's too fat now. That's not good. Oh, okay. Well, okay. All right. I guess I'll make the slow drive now. Thank you for my realism's sake on this stupid thing. Let's do this. No, I don't want to repaint it. Let's sell you. This guy. Sell. Sell. Yes? Question mark. I think we've got enough. I am $60 short.
We'll be right back.
Ha! Somebody told me it'd be a stupid idea to keep this thing.
Could you please?
And of course, what did I buy? A windrower or swather, whatever you want to call it. This is the fastest way to get anything done. This is 4.5 meters wide, so nearly 4 times as good, right? Let's go test it out. I just realized this goes 18. I need to get a truck. All right, let's, you know, I only spent 10, almost 15 minutes, 20 minutes driving this thing. Let's just, it better work. It's gotta work. It's so much better. Look at how wide that is. Yes. Now we can actually start making some money. I did it with the hay bob, but we're also gonna fix that, so I'm not too awful worried about it. We're gonna have to ted this down, and then when we're back up, whatever, or I can just use the hay bob forever. I don't really care. But this takes so many steps out of everything. I need money for a cultivator though. Like, we have to start planting something today. Like, this has to be done by the end of this episode. If it's not, we're boned. We are so screwed. Okay, yeah, just look how much, like, the machine is bigger, so the progress doesn't look as big, but we're clearing land so much faster. And if you've never followed this channel before, we clear grass out before we do any kind of tillage, because we use everything that we can to make money. So if I'm not growing crops, then I should be growing grass. So I always cut the grass before I do a new field, unless we're just overcome with money. All right, I think 6 lines is enough. Let's go ahead and hit this with a hay bob and see how fast the money comes in now. Okay, yeah, the swath is a ton bigger, so this should be pretty good. We should be doing a-okay. I should get 5 or 6 loads out of this, maybe? Question mark. So now the big question is, how fast does this fill up? I was getting like 50% per pass before, so hopefully this is a little bit better. Okay, first pass not too good. Well, I guess I did double dip every pass before. It's not good. It's not a good look. I mean, maybe that mower was a little bit wider than 1.5 meters. I could have sworn it said 1.5 meters. Did I just waste money? Chat, am I stupid? Okay, something's wrong. I've always got 100% off of 2 lines. Now I'm going on to 3. What is wrong? Okay, I know it's taking less time, but I'm going to get the same exact amount. I guess I cut the same width. I don't know. That's so weird. I'm going to get the same amount. I'm literally going to end up with 2 and a bit instead of 3 and a bit. How did I do this? Okay, we have a lot of money to make. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this field until I cannot stand to cut grass anymore. Because the light green area over there is kind of where I want my field to be. And this one I'm not so much set on just yet. So I'm going to do that. And I'm sure it's going to take me a while. So I will be back, hopefully with some money. And hopefully I don't run out of gas, because I don't have a way to get gas. So I'm not going to say that I got sick while recording the next episode of this, but it has been 10 days. Anyway, I did not forget to do what I wanted to do. So we got some things, you know, look at here, you know, just Dagger King. Got a little cultivator. Oh, well, hello, what are you? Aren't you just the cutest little feller with your little plow? Ain't that you? Yes, look at you, white. Yes. There we go. A larger tractor. So this episode we've got 2 tractors and a swather. We're doing good. I'm trying to put more and more time into each one of these videos so everything's more compact. Anywho, we need to make fields. Oh yeah, we got a planter too. And all it took was my sanity. I mean, we only cut that much of that grass, and I am ready to go away now. And I know I've said this before, but I'd really like to have a setback, so we're going to try to do that here. I cannot remember. Yes, Y is allow create fields. Sorry if my voice is funny now. I am still trying to get over it, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go this field a little bit of diagonal to cut out its little deal. This is a plow, not a cultivator, so we're just gonna cut this. It's actually a fairly large field for what we're capable of right now, I guess. So let's go ahead and head this direction, try to get this thing kind of cut out, and we'll see how much land we end up with. As you can see, we're starting with 0.08 hectares, so we'll see what we get, or acres actually. Okay, so how much did we get? 2 acres. That's not too shabby, really, for like what we've done. I mean, it's bigger than most starter fields in FS22, and it's larger than most fields that we had way back when in the Calmlands. So let's go ahead, and I think we're gonna put down beans because they do like the most money, and I like money. I don't know about you guys, but money is one of the things that keeps me going all day. I just realized I don't have seeds. I'm an idiot. So I don't think people really understand how small a K-truck is until you get a bag of seed next to it, which is a pretty small thing in the game. Anyhoozle. So let's go ahead and get this thing filled up and started. So what I want to do is I want to use courseplay for this somehow, if I can ever remember how to use courseplay. All right, so here's our field. We're gonna do 2 headlands, so that's 16 rows deep. I think this is an 8-row planter, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind whenever we buy heads. Start work on center. Headland corner smooth, because this is a stop. Where's the start? Yeah, okay, so it did not start at the for courseplay. God, I'm so bad at using this mod. Needs to be refilled. Why does it need to be refilled? You're full. Yes, it was trying to use fertilizer, which it didn't have, I think. So hopefully this is gonna work. Yeah, it should have the 2 headlands, so this should work. Let's make sure that it does. Okay, it looks like we're doing skip rows. That's fine. That should actually be more efficient because we're gonna spend less time turning around and backing up. So far, courseplay seems to be handling it pretty well. I am honestly surprised. And I know I don't normally run the clock so late into the evening, but this basically now has to be done in one sitting, or we'll have soybeans on 2 different growth stages in 2 different days. Yay me. I think my only complaint with this little tractor is it seems slightly underpowered. keeps searching for gears, and I don't know why. Like, we're in second now. Just leave it in second, my guy. It'll be fine. Nope, gotta go for that third gear and run out of torque. So, all the way back down to first here in a second. Alright, so while it might not be 100%, you know, straight, it's going to be good enough. Let's go ahead and pass this over into the daytime. Huh. It didn't update. That's kind of weird. Normally it updates. Expected yield 59%. Jeez Louise. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of work to do. Okay, well, I don't normally like flying around. I think it is slightly immersion braking, and our view line isn't that much. You can kind of see the field sizes that we're dealing with. I think what I'm going to do next is probably this plot of land over here in the center of your screen. It's not as wide as what this one is. This one goes all the way up to that road up there, but this one is only about that wide. So I think we might be able to do a really good sized field there. The problem that we're going to have, and it's going to be an odd problem, is we're going to plant this stuff and then have equipment that's bigger when we go to harvest it. So I'm trying to overdo it right now. That way we've got some sort of deal to do, because basically, yeah, this is like 7 passes or something like that, 7 or 8 passes of 5 meters. That is going to be nothing for some of the equipment that we're going to get. And I would like to chop up these fields a little bit. That way, you know, they're kind of nice to look at, and they're more of our hobby farm stuff. But as we get into bigger and bigger equipment, it's going to become odd to do more and more. I think the biggest thing that we're going to do next is I'm probably going to get rid of that, the forage wagon. Its 13,000 liter capacity is all well and good, but we need a baler. I also need a bigger mower. Like, yeah, the windrower is great and everything, but it is very small. Like, everything here is just a little too little for what I want to do, and I want to get out of the grass cutting phase and get into the animal phase and the agriculture phase. Because, like, right now, yeah, cutting grass kind of sucks. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Sorry for the delay in the 2 videos. It shouldn't have been like that. The next one should be out fairly soon, because I'm going to start working on it today. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.